is P2. The qualification session is at Nürburgring in Nürburgring, Germany. The wind speed is 10 km/h from the northeast. Trujillo is third. Shea from Paraguay is first up 0.39. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Shea is up 0.56 in Bilstein curve. Tomasz Giometti from Argentina is first. Trujillo from Spain is fifth. Shea is second up 0.10. Best lap is a 1:40.969. 0.458 off pole. Tomasz Giometti is first up 0.28. Tomasz Giometti is provisional pole with a 1:39.934. Ronald Pai from Paraguay in Advenbogen is fourth up 0.90. Trujillo in Vidal chicane is fifth up 4.84. Trujillo is up 0.02 in Yokohama S. Trujillo is up 0.63 in Michael Schumacher S. Trujillo is up 0.64 in Vidal chicane. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Trujillo is provisional pole with a 1:39.748. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Yokohama S is 5th up 0.22 on supers. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay in Advenbogen is P6 on supers. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Mercedes Arena is P3 up 0.26. Tomasz Guillaumetti is up 0.38 in Michael Schumacher S. Ignacio Benitez in Vidal chicane is 5th. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Mercedes Arena is 3rd up 0.11 on supers. Tomasz Guillaumetti is up 1.07 in Michael Schumacher S. Tomasz Guillaumetti is up 0.99 in Advenbogen. Tomasz Guillaumetti is provisional pole with a 1:38.403. Shea is P4 up 0.82. Rodrigo Angeloni is P6 up 1.26. Ronald Pai is P1 on softs. Best lap is a 1:36.561. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Trujillo in Michael Schumacher S is P4. Best lap is a 1:39.748. 3.187 off pole. Ignacio Benitez in Yokohama S is 6th up 0.11. Ignacio Benitez is up 0.54 in Michael Schumacher S. Shea in Vidal chicane is P5. Ignacio Benitez in Yokohama S is 4th up 0.12. Shea in Mercedes Arena is 6th up 0.22. Rodrigo Angeloni is P3 up 0.26 on supers. Shea is P6 up 0.11. Shea is up 0.47 in Bilstein curve. Shea improved his 5th with a 1:39.221. 2.660 off pole. Shea is up 0.02 in Yokohama S. Rodrigo Angeloni is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:38.636. 2.075 off pole. Trujillo from Spain in Yokohama S is 6th up 0.24. The qualifying session is now in overtime. The race session is at Nürburgring in Nürburgring, Germany. The wind speed is 3 km/h from the north-northeast. Ronald Pi is P1. Tomasz Guillaumetti from Argentina is P2 on softs. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay is P3 on supers. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay is P4 on softs. Shea from Paraguay is 5th on mediums. Trujillo from Spain is 6th on supers. Ronald Pi from Paraguay is 1st on mediums. "30 minutes remaining in the session. Race start." Rodrigo Angeloni in Yokohama S is P4. Shea in Mercedes Arena is P5. Trujillo is P3. Ignacio Benitez is P2. Rodrigo Angeloni is P4. Ignacio Benitez in Mercedes Arena is second, 0.3 behind Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ignacio Benitez lost P2 to Trujillo. Ignacio Benitez lost P4 to Ronald Pai. Trujillo on lap 2 is P2, 0.4 behind Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ronald Pai in Michael Schumacher S is P4, 0.5 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Trujillo in Advenbogen is P2, 0.4 behind Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ronald Pai is P4, 0.8 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Ignacio Benitez is fifth, 1.3 behind Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai is P4, 0.3 ahead of Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez is P5, 0.2 behind Ronald Pai. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Trujillo is P2, 1.4 behind Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ronald Pai is P5, 1.0 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez is fourth on Supers, 0.8 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Trujillo is P2, 1.9 ahead of Rodrigo Angeloni. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Mercedes Arena is P4, 0.5 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni is third. Best lap is a 1:39.975. 1.334 off the fastest lap. Ignacio Benitez in Michael Schumacher S is P4, 0.5 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni is P3, 0.3 ahead of Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez in Yokohama S is P4, 0.5 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni is third, 0.5 behind Trujillo. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay is P4, 0.5 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni is P3, 0.4 ahead of Ignacio Benitez. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Ignacio Benitez in Vidal chicane is P4 on Supers, 0.4 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni in Mercedes Arena is third, 0.8 behind Trujillo. Ignacio Benitez exiting pits on mediums. Shea is sixth. Rodrigo Angeloni in Michael Schumacher S is P3, 0.4 behind Trujillo. Rodrigo Angeloni passed Trujillo for P2. Trujillo in Vidal chicane is third, 1.1 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Ignacio Benitez is fifth on mediums. Trujillo is third, 1.1 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Shea is sixth. Rodrigo Angeloni is second on softs, 1.6 ahead of Trujillo. Rodrigo Angeloni lost P3 to Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai in Mercedes Arena is third, 0.8 behind Trujillo. Ronald Pai was 2.4 faster last lap. Rodrigo Angeloni exiting pits on mediums. Ronald Pai passed Trujillo for P2. Trujillo is P3, 0.6 behind Ronald Pai. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Ignacio Benitez in Michael Schumacher S is fourth. Trujillo is third. Ronald Pai in Mercedes Arena is P2. Trujillo exiting pits on softs. Tomasz Giometti in Michael Schumacher S is P1. Trujillo is P4 on softs, 2.2 ahead of Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni in Bilstein curve is 5th on mediums. Best lap is a 1:39.271. 0.630 off the fastest lap. Trujillo is P4, 1.2 ahead of Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni is 5th. Tomasz Giometti is P1. Shea is 6th. Tomasz Giometti exiting pits on softs. Rodrigo Angeloni in Vidal chicane is P5, 0.4 behind Trujillo. Tomasz Giometti on lap 12 is 2nd. Rodrigo Angeloni is P5, 0.3 behind Trujillo. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Trujillo is 4th, 1.1 ahead of Rodrigo Angeloni. Rodrigo Angeloni was 0.9 faster last lap. Trujillo is now P6. Rodrigo Angeloni is P5 on mediums, 0.5 ahead of Trujillo. Ronald Pi is P1. Trujillo in Bilstein curve is P6, 2.0 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Ronald Pi exiting pits on supers. Tomasz Guglielmetti is P3. Tomasz Guglielmetti exiting pits on softs. Ronald Pi on lap 13 is P2 on supers, 0.8 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez in Bilstein curve is first, 1.0 ahead of Ronald Pi. Ronald Pi on lap 14 is P2, 0.8 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez is P1, 0.4 ahead of Ronald Pi. Ignacio Benitez was 19.2 faster last lap. Ronald Pi is P2, 0.4 behind Ignacio Benitez. Shea exiting pits on supers. Tomasz Guglielmetti is P3. Ronald Pi is P2, 0.5 behind Ignacio Benitez. Rodrigo Angeloni is fourth on mediums. Ronald Pi is P2, 0.3 behind Ignacio Benitez. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Shea is sixth on supers. Ronald Pai in Vidal chicane on lap 15 is second, 0.4 behind Ignacio Benitez. Rodrigo Angeloni in Vidal chicane is fourth. Ronald Pai is second, 1.3 behind Ignacio Benitez. Rodrigo Angeloni is fourth on mediums. Ronald Pai is P2, 0.9 behind Ignacio Benitez. Shea on lap 16 is fifth. Ronald Pai is P2, 0.3 behind Ignacio Benitez. Shea is fifth. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay is P2, 0.4 behind Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai in Yokohama S on lap 18 is P2 battling Ignacio Benitez. Ronald Pai was 1.0 faster last lap. Ignacio Benitez is P1, 0.3 ahead of Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai is second, 0.2 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez in Vidal chicane on lap 18 is first, 0.6 ahead of Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai in Yokohama S is P2 on Supers, 0.5 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ronald Pai lost P2 to Tomasz Guillaumetti. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Michael Schumacher S is second, 3.7 ahead of Ronald Pai. The leader has just finished the race. Ignacio Benitez finished first. Tomasz Guillaumetti finished P2. Ronald Pai finished P3. Rodrigo Angeloni is fourth. Rodrigo Angeloni finished P4. Shea is fifth. Shea finished fifth.